Have you ever read a poem or a novel and wondered what the author really meant? It is a natural question that many of us ask when diving into a new story. But what if focusing too much on the author's original thoughts could actually limit our understanding? The intentional fallacy argues that an author's stated or supposed intention should not be the primary standard for interpreting or judging their literary work. In essence, it suggests that relying on what the author intended can lead to misinterpretations or distract from the meaning embedded directly within the text itself. This concept, championed by figures like William K. Wimsatt and Monroe Beardsley in the mid-20th century, stems from a critical approach known as new criticism or formalism. Their argument posits that once a literary work is released into the world, it becomes an autonomous object. Its meaning is no longer solely controlled by its creator. Consider it this way: a text is like a message in a bottle. Once it is sent, the sender cannot continuously clarify its contents. The message must stand on its own. If we constantly seek external information about the author's personal life, their diary entries, or interviews, we risk imposing those external details onto the text, rather than discovering what the text itself communicates. The text's internal structure, its language, its imagery, and its themes are what truly matter. Trying to guess an author's original intention is often speculative, and even if known, it might not align with what the text effectively achieves. So how do we interpret a text effectively without falling into this fallacy? The key is to practice close reading. Instead of asking, "What did the author want to say?" ask, "What does the text actually say and how does it say it?" Focus on the words on the page, the literary devices employed, the narrative structure, and the recurring motifs. Look for internal consistency and how different elements contribute to the overall effect and meaning. For example, if you are reading a novel, analyze the character development through their actions and dialogue, not through assumptions about the author's personal beliefs. If a poem uses a specific metaphor, examine how that metaphor functions within the poem's context and its relationship to other poetic elements, rather than searching for the author's personal reason for choosing it. This approach encourages a more rigorous, evidence-based analysis, moving beyond mere biographical curiosity. It introduces us to the idea of the text as a verbal icon, a self-contained artifact whose meaning can be thoroughly explored through its own formal properties. This analytical method, rooted in what is often called formalism, ensures that interpretations are grounded in the tangible words and structures presented, rather than subjective speculation about an absent author's mind. It empowers readers to find rich and complex meanings that might even exceed an author's conscious design, making the act of reading a discovery in itself. By understanding and carefully considering the intentional fallacy, we are invited to become more perceptive and critical readers. We learn to trust the text as our primary guide, allowing us to uncover deeper layers of meaning and appreciate the intricate craftsmanship of literature. This leads to interpretations that are not only more robust and defensible, but also more personally enriching, as we engage directly with the art rather than its creator's fleeting intentions.